Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with this report talking about Sporting Director Deco, who reportedly wants to prolong the loan deals of both Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo at Barcelona. We are going to discuss more on that as we progress. Then, still on Deco, who recently had an interview where he talks about Messi farewell, Xavi, Neymar, Raphinha, and Vitor Roque. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. After an important trip to Brazil, where he held a meeting with Vitor Roque, Deco has finally returned to Barcelona. Upon his return, the Barca sporting director has started chalking up the club's plans for the coming transfer window. Having carefully analyzed the squad in these early parts of the season, Deco's primary agenda is to keep both Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix at Barcelona beyond the current season, according to reports from Sport. The Barca sporting director is desperate to keep hold of the two on loan Portuguese internationals who have started the season brilliantly and look at home at the club already. However, signing the two on permanent deals will be difficult given the financial situation, which is why Deco wants to extend their loan deals. The report further suggests that Barca are likely to listen to offers for most of the players in the summer of 2024, knowing they are in desperate need of generating more revenue. Although Deco's priority is to prolong the loan deals of Felix and Cancelo at Barca, he is open to other alternatives. Permanent transfers will be difficult to achieve, but it is not ruled out that the Catalans might come up with some innovative formula to make it happen. The report has not yet detailed any potential candidates Barca are looking at as possible alternatives right now, but it is clear that the club are exploring other options. In fact, the Catalans will reportedly target Juan Foyt if they fail to hold on to Cancelo beyond the current season. Names like Nico Williams and Florian Wirtz have been mentioned as possible attacking reinforcements. Of course, with the January transfer window not far from now, Barca have no big plans to go further to do any serious activity, but the sporting director Deco is already planning ahead for the next summer, which is next year in June. And of course, as they always say, proper planning prevents poor performance. Of course, we have two players who have been making fans talk positively. On deadline day this past summer, we saw Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix join the club, and I think what a deadline day that was, because those two players, without a shadow of a doubt, have brought such a massive difference, isn't it? I mean, they play and feel like they're at home. I mean, they feel comfortable where they are. And mind you, these are two players where in their previous clubs they were really, really down and out. You know, of course, it comes as no surprise that Barcelona will be doing everything in their powers to ensure that the two Joao stay at the club, on permanent deals. But it's not going to be easy considering how tight the club's the financial stability is. Barcelona needs to do certain sacrifices. Because if you ask me personally as a fan, I would say even if Barca want to go and get new players next year in the summer, I think they should prioritize these two players, trying to turn their loan deals to permanent deals. I think will be very important, and that will make many of the Barca fans quite happy because those two players are good players, and I think keeping them for permanent deals will be such a huge deal, because it still will be like they are new players, because right now technically they are not our players, right? They are just on a loan. Now if we can turn those loan deals to permanent next summer, then we can say yes, we have two new additions to the team. So rather than going there and trying to sign players where we know it's going to be very difficult if we don't sort out the financial issues that we have, the financial fair play regulations that have always been a big problem for us, then of course trying to give these players a permanent deal will be so difficult. Deco has been so hardworking. To be honest, I think I appreciate his efforts since becoming the sporting director. He has been very instrumental, very instrumental in ensuring that Felix and Cancelo make it to be Barca players, and he's still very instrumental to ensure that these two Portuguese are trying to to make them permanent Barca players in the years to come. So let's see how it's going to look like. Then on to the final story of discussion. Following return from an important trip to Brazil, Deco has started outlining the transfer plans. The Barca sporting director has also given interview to Brazilian outlet Lance, where he talked about various topics ranging from Messi to Neymar. Of course, the highlight of the interview saw Deco talking about Messi and how Barca are preparing, or they are planning to hold a farewell match for the Argentine. He said, I think there will be a farewell match, but maybe in the new stadium when it's ready. He will always be the greatest idol in the history of Barca. The club had great idols such as Cruyff, Ronaldo, but he is perhaps the greatest of them all. Of course, the Brazilian is referring to the ongoing Spy Barca project and will ensure a massive revamp of Camp Nou. He said Messi will definitely play a farewell game at Camp Nou, but when it will be, we don't know. He's playing, and I hope he plays for more years, because the people who like football, who like him, will be happy to see him happy. A tribute for Messi in terms of a match itself has been in the works for a while. Now, Vitor Roque also talked about was also spoken about by Deco, outlining the club's plans to bring in the player. He said the idea is for Roque to come to Barca as soon as possible. It depends on some things such as fair play. It has nothing to do with economic part of the club. They are the rules of the league itself, and let's see what will happen. He is a young player whom we believe a lot. We know that he have one of the best center forwards in the world, but which is Lewandowski. But the time will come when he will need someone for that position. The Barca director echoed similar lines a few days ago, ushering in hope for fans that they will soon be able to see the Brazilian attacker. He said, for Vitor, being able to get to Barca with a reference like Lewandowski would be a fantastic learning for him. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.